I was made inside the projects, I got on my set. I was really on the floor, then I woke up in the jet. Ain't never had to dodge, no. I just might cop demon. I'm shopping at Neiman's, balling every season. Feeling like I'm dreaming, shining every weekend. All they know is that I was broke, then I got a brand new coupe. Louis V's on my shoes, and all my by the tubes. First time in V12, she was hanging at the roof. My VV's ice cream, I didn't even have to scoop. Got the whole universe in my ceiling, I'ma set the mood. I seen his main, looking at my neck, ooh. I was damn bad, now I'm on a jet for real. Got all this ice on me, baby, told my protector chill. Sipping all this, my bad is on that. I want a couple million without a record deal. Got 25,000 on me when I've been riding in the phantom. Got all designer on me, I'm so fly, don't matter. I want
Saturday Night Baseball from Oriole Park here in Baltimore. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Boston Red Sox and the Baltimore Orioles. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Jeffrey Ramirez, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Striding in, Eduardo Nunez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And underway tonight from Baltimore as the first pitch misses for ball one. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. The 2-0 on the way. 2-1 to count. The 2-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, you have to be really impressed with what J.D. Martinez does for this offense. He hit 7 home runs last month. That's a legit power threat. When you start looking at that over the course of a long season, he's putting up some big numbers. This guy's got great power.
So digging in now, Andrew Benintendi as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
Yeah, he's right in the prime of his career right now. These are the years you really expect to see the best of what this guy has to offer.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem, I think, at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you. Nothing fires me up more than watching a hitter take what a pitcher gives him. Pitches away, batter's able to keep his hands inside, not try and do too much, and just force feed a single.
Here's J.D. Martinez as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Comes into action in this one with 75 runs driven in for the season. Comes set with the 0-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Hit out towards second. Spin throw gets him at first. The only play he had, and he made it a good one.
Not sure the spin throw was necessary there, but it sure looked good. Would have been questionable if he threw it away, but he put it right on the money for the out.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and 1 strike. Benintendi at second with 2 down. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Stewart has a beat on it, and that ends the inning. So they get a man to second here in the top half, but he's stranded there. Sox nothing. O's coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Nate Eovaldi is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
Orioles.
So striding forward now, Alcides Escobar. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
You know, man, a big part of the offense is Mark Trumbo. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
Next will be the designated hitter, Jace Peterson. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
Now the 1-1 pitch is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Batting third, the first baseman, Mark Trumbo.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First offering on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. 2 out, nobody on. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Here now the 2-2. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a solo home run off the bat of Mark Trumbo, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far. As the O's are on the board first, it's 1-0.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
Batting fourth.
Stepping in now,
right
DJ
fielder,
Stewart.
number 24.
Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first. But an easy play over at first to glove it, and the side is retired. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Into the box, Travis Shaw. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And let's take a look at Joe Paddock. I call him the big fundamental because he does nothing wrong on the defensive side of the ball. He has got ice water in his veins and the ability to turn one of the best double plays in baseball.
Ready now, Xander Bogaerts. First pitch of the at-bat. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Orioles out to an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Mullins ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Batting 7th, the first baseman, number 25, Steve Pearce.
Here's Steve Pearce now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First offering on its way. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded back up the middle. Escobar on the move. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're down 1-0. Here's Joe Panik.
Leading off for the Orioles, the second baseman, Joe Panik.
Here comes the first pitch. And that misses, ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let's focus our attention on Xander Bogaerts, shortstop up the chute. One of the best in the business, one of the smoothest players in the game. We talk a lot about Robinson Cano and how he goes about his business at second base. The X-Man is no different at shortstop, and the bat plays too.
So the base is empty here with one away, and digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Fouled away. One out, nobody on. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
He loses him on ball 4.
Batting 7, the catcher.
Coming in for his first at bat, Jesus Sucre. And we'll see if he's able to stay locked in. Without a doubt, one of the hotter hitters on this ball club right now. First pitch on its way. And that gets him on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. Well, this is certainly something you never want to see. Perhaps the silver lining here, if there is one, is that got him in the non-throwing arm. So if he had to work his way through this, he probably could, assuming, of course, that there's nothing broken in there. And I think he is indeed planning to give it another go. So striding in, Joey Rickard. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. First delivery to him on the way. In there, no balls and a strike. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts has a read on it, and that retires the side. One left for the Orioles. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Here's Jackie Bradley now, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
One gone here in the Boston third. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball one.
Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball one. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole and getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, second baseman, Eduardo.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the utility man, Eduardo Nunez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Edge of the zone that time, taken and ruled a strike.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
The 1-1 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
And the pitch on 2-1. He swings and misses. Throw down is there, and he's out trying to take second.
A lot of times, if a guy is going, it's going to be on the first couple of pitches, but he waited it out that time. Didn't matter, though. A good catch and throw, and they nabbed him at second.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one can get there. He'll try it again. The 2-2 one more time. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Nothing doing for Boston. It remains 1-0. At the plate, Cedric Mullins, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The center fielder, number 3.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here, but this is foul for the first strike. And he's way off balance with the swing there. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Escobar.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He popped out in his first trip. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Nunez takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
In now, Jace Peterson.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 0-1. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In there for strike 1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Now the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Over to Nunez for the force, and that ends the inning. Orioles leave 1, but they lead it 1-0. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
1-0 the count. The 1-0. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Rickard is underneath this one, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys, because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Here's Mookie Betts, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And Trumbo will tuck this one away to retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Orioles 1 and the Red Sox nothing. Digging in for his second at bat, DJ Stewart, set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The right fielder, number 24.
First pitch of the at bat. To first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
1 out now in the Orioles 4th, and that'll bring up the former St. John's University standout Joe Panik. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. Bradley is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Renato Nunez.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez. The pitch. Hard hit toward the hole, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes, desperate times, call for desperate measures.
Into the box now, Jesus Sucre.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
1 ball.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Hit softly down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Nunez, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Shaw will put this one away, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Orioles. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. All the way up and down the lineup, he said he's seeing swings break down and result in soft contact. He said some of that is pitch selection, some of it is poor swing mechanics, and some of it is a lack of focus. But either way, the message down here is that they need to find ways to make adjustments in the box, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The third baseman, Travis Shaw.
First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attacking the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Again, another foul ball. One-two pitch is a slider that misses 2-2. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the fifth. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Standing in, Xander Bogaerts. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone! It's a solo shot for Xander Bogaerts. Home run number 16 for him on the year. And with it, the Red Sox have tied it at 1.
Well, you really can't blame the man on the mound. He single-handedly kept them in this thing. But with one swing of the bat, we're all knotted up. Things are officially interesting, and we're in for a good finish in this one.
Into the box, Steve Pearce. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. In his career, Pearce has just over 100 career home runs to his credit. Right on the inside, Black with the slider, laid off but called to strike. Two and one to the Red Sox first baseman. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Payoff pitch one more time. Count remains full. Payoff pitch one more time. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Dan, how frustrating that must be. 8 pitch at bat, and he's able to work a base hit.
D-Row, he threw everything but the kitchen sink at him. He threw off-speed pitches, fastballs, and on the 8th pitch, left one out over the plate. Just enough for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's right there. Escobar. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Red Sox get a run on the solo shot by the X-Man, Xander Bogaerts. Middle of the night now from Oriole Park. All even now at 1-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. That'll bring in
Leading
Joey
off
Rickard.
For the Orioles, the left fielder, Joey Rickard.
Here's the first pitch to him. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Two 2-0 to the Baltimore left fielder. And he has a cut at that one, but misses. 2-1.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
And that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the fifth underway.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Digging in to try it again, Cedric Mullins. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. So far this season, Mullins is carrying a slugging percentage under .350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. 0-1, here it comes. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Mullins is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
The 2-1 home. Lifted the other way to left center. Bradley on the run. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Alcides Escobar.
Ready for another shot now. Alcides Escobar. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a flare out toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter, the designated hitter, Jace.
Digging in, Jace Peterson. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
From the stretch.
Nope.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. 1-1. Here it comes. Hit on the ground toward the left. Shaw has it. Nunez on to Pierce. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More coming up from Baltimore after this. Digging in, Christian Vasquez. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Heading out toward shallow right. Stewart has a play. 1 away.
Up next for the Red Sox, the second baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Eduardo Nunez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
1 run on 3 hits and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Standing in now, J.D. Martinez, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Ready with the 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
Softly hit to short. Escobar fields it cleanly, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Into the box now, Mark Trumbo. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's dead center for strike 1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
In now, DJ Stewart. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1. Oh, he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And you can see right there that these guys rank second in the AL in that category. Coming to the plate now, Joe Panik. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Up top, it's 2-0. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner now here after all.
The third baseman, Renato.
Digging in now, Renato Nunez. He singled his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And no one will track it down. Hit on the ground to short. Bogarts has it, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 7th inning coming up, all tied at 1-1. Back here on the show, all square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Mookie Betts. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. First pitch on its way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Popped him up. Sucre is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, the third baseman, Travis Shaw.
Striding in for Boston, Travis Shaw. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
A ball and no strikes. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
1 ball, no strikes to count. One and 1 the count now. Two out, nobody on. Now a ground ball and a chance for Trumbo over there at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. Get up and stretch here in Baltimore. All tied at 1-1. Stepping into the box, Jesus Sucre. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. A windup and the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll get through into center. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base now to lead off the inning.
As a batter right there, that's exactly the pitch your eyes light up on. You know he's known for a nasty split finger, but he left that one thigh high, and the batter did exactly what he's supposed to.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first. And the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Tyler Thornburg is on his way into the ballgame now as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year.
Number 47, Tyler Thornburg.
Into the box now, Joey Rickard. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Thornburg features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter, it's 1-1. Rickard, a 27-year-old. He was a first-round pick back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Runners off for second. Hit to first. Pierce has it. Now he'll fake a throw to second and look to first instead. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Now to the plate, Cedric Mullins. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 0-1 the count.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2. But when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. He'll try it again. 3-2. Oh, and a huge strikeout there as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the fourth time he struck out, and we're only in the second game of this series.
Into the box, Alcides Escobar. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only 1 away.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Jace Peterson, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. On the bunt attempt is popped up. Pierce brings it in, and now they might have the runner caught off second. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. Gregory Infante has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 53. Gregory Infante.
Next up for the Red Sox, Steve Pearce. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And they have taken the lead. A solo shot here to left as they take the lead. It's 2-1.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Standing in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. As he'll take a look at ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike one.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. And it's 1-2.
Would love to have a meeting at the mound right now with the pitcher. Don't understand that pitch. Down and in with a fastball with 2 strikes. Maybe he's looking for a ground ball.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Fouled off. The next 3-2. There's ball 4.
Perfect. Now batting, catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Coming to the plate now, Christian Vasquez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
In today's game, if they're going to give you an out, you take it. You have to find a way to execute a pitch in the zone, allow him to get the bunt down, and take the out at first.
Now the bunt attempt hits him here, but they're going to say he offered at it, and that's the first strike. Tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. Bradley on at first, nobody out. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2. Eduardo Nunez is on deck. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Eduardo Nunez. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. The 1-0 home. Now both runners are breaking. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And a big RBI there as the run scores from second to make this a 2-run game now.
Well, they already had the lead, but that extra run makes a huge difference, even if it's only psychological. The pitcher knows when he steps out there that he has a little bit of wiggle room to work with.
Michael Givens comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Michael Givens.
Andrew Benintendi will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
From the belt, the pitch. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Moving under it, Stewart. And that's the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Red Sox, the designated hitter, J.D.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
He's set, and the pitch. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Looking at his career totals, Martinez has over 200 career home runs, so he's certainly capable of leaving the yard in this big spot here.
Oh, yeah, Matty, absolutely. Right man, right time. He's been there, done that, hit a bunch of home runs in his career, and he sets up nice for him.
Behind 0-2 now. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping in now, Mookie Betts, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Now the 2-0 home. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Heading after it is Rickard. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Red Sox lead it 3-1. Carson Smith is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 39, Carson Smith.
Leading off the inning, Mark Trumbo, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. The 1-0. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. The 2-2. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, number 24.
So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, DJ Stewart. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate, 0 for 3. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lays off 1-0. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Hey, Dan, these guys have put a lot of guys on base, but no one seemed to cross home plate. Are you cognizant of that as a pitcher? Are you aware of the traffic?
No doubt about it. 9 runners stranded so far in this game. It's time somebody comes up with a clutch hit.
Now at the plate, Joe Panik. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball well outside. Stewart stands at first with one out. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
Swing and a ground ball to third. Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are two gone now.
Now batting, the catcher, Jesus Sucre.
Digging in and looking for more, Jesus Sucre. And with men on base and two away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
From the stretch. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. The pause and the 0-2. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the third out. Weird way to end the inning. Orioles strand a couple, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw.
Leading off for Boston, the third baseman, Travis Shaw.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. He pulls this one into right. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
Hey, this looks like it could be a potential add-on inning here in the ninth. Add-on gives some breathing room to their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Row.
Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive, and you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance to breathe a little bit, not having to come out there with just a one-run lead.
In now, Xander Bogaerts, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Nobody out, runner on first. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Mullins will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The first baseman, number 25, Steve Pearce.
Steve Pearce will stand in yet again, and he, of course, has had one of the big blows in the contest so far. This was back in the 8th, as this solo shot proved to be a very important run in this ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
And it's fouled away. Shaw, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. The next 0-2. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time, as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now, as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. The 1-2. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second, to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Here now the 2-2. Hot shot toward third, and that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit, and that'll plate the runner from third, as with that the lead swells to 4-1.
Now that.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Into the box now, Jackie Bradley Jr.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
No hits to this point. And he misses with it. 1-1. Runners on first with 1 down. Fouled away. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. He's got it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
And you know, guys, if this bat doesn't break, It's probably a double play ball, but that just wasn't happening here. Good job to make sure of one, though.
Into the box, Christian Vasquez. Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And that's off the left field foul pole, a home run. So a two-run homer down the line in left. Home run number 9 on the year, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, he thought he was just about out of this inning. Then the ball leaves the bat, and he's thinking, please go foul. But no such luck. Right off the foul pole for a two-run homer. Sometimes this sport just isn't fair.
Reyes Maranta takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Number 54, Reyes Maranta. Now batting, second baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
Standing in now, Eduardo Nunez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
2-0 to Eduardo Nunez. The 2-0 pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
In now, Andrew Benintendi, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Here it comes, 1-0. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Into the flag court and gone. Andrew Benintendi, a 2-run shot. Home run number 9 on the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
Now batting, designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Stepping in now, J.D. Martinez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Man, I know this feeling, how frustrated this hitter is right now. We used to have a saying in the dugout, don't be that guy. When everybody's getting hits, don't be the guy that takes the offer. But you got to zone up. You can't be chasing.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Swing and a liner. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single. So he waited till the ninth inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
First pitch on its way. Right down Broadway that time. Strike one.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. 9 men come to the plate, however, 5 of them score. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Red Sox 8 and the Orioles 1.
Matt Barnes comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him a chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Fielder, Joey Ricker.
He's set. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Ready with the 0-2. The 0-2 is a breaking pitch taken for a ball, 1-2. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And the Orioles are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
This game might be over for all intents and purposes, but somebody forgot to tell this guy. He's a grinder, and he's going to approach every at-bat like it's his last. Does it again here and delivers a double into the gap.
Into the box now, Cedric Mullins, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0. And this will be fouled away. Rickard leads off second with nobody out. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his fifth strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Standing in now, Alcides Escobar.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. 1-1. Career numbers against Matt Barnes. He's 4 for 11. The 1-1 on its way to Escobar. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Into the box, Jace Peterson. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over. 8-1 is the final tonight. The Red Sox came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Tyler Thornburg wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 8 runs on 12 hits. 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 16 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.